This is the Troll Patrol, live with JustinFREAKIN.
Happy New Year's, fuckers. Welcome to the best of part 2. This is the best of the Troll Patrol live. All the most absurd news, politics, and current events from this past year. This year of the Lord 2025. It was a wild one. This is part 2. We've already covered part 1, some of the craziest stories from mainly the first half of the year. We're going to get to the second half of the year this round, which means we're going to be covering the Charlie Kirk shooting. Louisiana Senator John Kennedy proves he is the funniest man in Congress. The dude drove into a crowd in LA and the people beat the fuck out of him and then shot him in the ass. We had the boat shooter in North Carolina. His name was Nigel Max Edge. And then, of course, this section of the best of is going to cover my quest to find a GOP mommy. So, light one up, tip one back. You're probably going to need it because you ain't high enough for this shit you getting ready to watch. Enjoy the recap of 2025. This is the best of the Troll Patrol 2025, Part 2, The Search for a GOP Mommy.
Sent them to, and we all choked down some stuff you wouldn't believe.
It's always so sexual with him.
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth. I'm going to give you the blowjob of your life. Then I want you inside of me. You're getting rid of $5.5 million to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex advocacy in Uganda. If you do, you're Willie Nelson high. You're smoking some of the best dope God ever put breath in. A majority of this body, they're all for cutting spending porn. They're all for going to heaven.
What?
But they're not ready to make the trip. But that's not the real principle, is it, Mr. Director?
No, sir.
The real principle is, why do we give money to CNN?
No.
Do we give money to Fox?
No.
Do we give money to Politico?
No.
Then why are we giving money to public broadcasting?
Senator, because it's public broadcasting. It's in the name. It's in the name.
I'm done, Madam Chair.
The Senate, this is the Senate Appropriations Committee. They had the Office of Management and Budget Director, Russell Vaught. This is the Project 2024 motherfucker.
Mr. Director, I want to apologize for the protesters, but I can assure you that under congressional rules and the laws in the District of Columbia, they will be promptly punished and put on double secret probation. You'll probably see them back again today. I think the president's demonstrated that he understands that what you allow is what will continue. We seem to have a problem with that concept. I listened to some of my colleagues.
Law dog. Yeah, this is exactly why we play him, because he's a clown.
Doing everything but abandoning your children to wolves. They accuse you of undermining the sanctity and integrity of the appropriations process. And I'm sitting here thinking, what sanctity? What integrity? What appropriations process? I'm proud to serve on this committee. I watched this committee last year. We passed 11 out of 12 minibuses. Sent them to, and we all choked down some stuff you wouldn't believe. And we sent them to Senator Schumer, my friend. He refused to bring the bills to the floor of the Senate. Now, that's when he was in the majority. You really think he's going to allow us to vote?
It's always so sexual with him.
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth. I'm going to give you the blowjob of your life. Then I want you inside of me.
Happy Pride Month, Senator Kennedy. You can't tell me this man has sucked cock in his life.
This committee last year, we passed 11 out of 12 minibuses. Sent them to, and we all choked down some stuff you wouldn't believe. And we sent them to Senator Schumer, my friend. He refused to bring the bills to the floor of the Senate. Now, that's when he was in the majority. You really think he's going to allow us to vote on a budget when the politics have changed and his politics? If you do, you're Willie Nelson high. You're smoking some of the best dope God ever put breath in. What appropriations process? All we've got.
Yes! Willie Nelson high. I love it. I appreciate you putting it in the Discord so I don't miss it. But I really wish I had just like stumbled across. I would have played this clip and I would have heard it and I would have fucking loved it. Because I kind of don't like spoilers. But also I appreciate you making sure I didn't miss it. This is amazing.
Concept. I listen to some of my colleagues accuse you of doing everything but abandoning your children to wolves. They accuse you of undermining the sanctity and integrity of the appropriations process. And I'm sitting here thinking, what sanctity? What integrity? What appropriations process? I'm proud to serve on this committee. I watched this committee last year. We passed 11 out of 12 minibuses. Sent them to, and we all choked down some stuff you wouldn't believe. And we sent them to Senator Schumer, my friend. He refused to bring the bills to the floor of the Senate. Now, that's when he was in the majority. You really think he's going to allow us to vote on a budget when the politics have changed and his politics? If you do, you're Willie Nelson high. You're smoking some of the best dope God ever put breath in. What appropriations process? All we've got left are CRs and rescission packages. And President Trump's not the first president to ever send a rescission package, is he?
No, sir.
A bunch of presidents have, haven't they?
Come on,
man. Did civilization melt?
They did not.
No, they didn't.
Did civilization melt?
You want to know how we got $36 trillion in debt? Just listen to this. Let me tell you what it's like. A majority, and not everybody. A majority of this body, they're all for cutting spending porn. They're all for going to heaven.
What?
But they're not ready to make the trip. That's how we got to $36 trillion. This stuff about PEPFAR, oh my God, you're going to destroy the world. Now, there's a part of PEPFAR that deals with money for life-saving care, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And there's a part of PEPFAR that you look at it and you want to say, pass me the sick bucket, isn't there?
Yes, sir.
And you're getting rid of the sick bucket stuff.
Yes, sir.
You're getting rid of $5.5 million to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex advocacy in Uganda, aren't you?
Wow.
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth. I'm going to give you the blowjob of your life. Then I want you inside of me.
Happy Pride Month, Senator. This man is just soundbite after soundbite after soundbite. Sign Samson up for the gay trip to Uganda. Senator Kennedy himself. You can't tell me this man wouldn't want a gay trip to Uganda.
My God, you're going to destroy the world. Now, there's a part of PEP4 that deals with money for life-saving care, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And there's a part of PEP4 that will, you look at.
Is he saying prep for?
Ask me the sick
You need to
bucket,
get your prep.
isn't there?
Yes.
Happy Pride Month.
You're getting rid of the sick bucket stuff.
Yes, sir.
You're getting rid of $5.5 million to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex advocacy in Uganda, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I can't believe we're arguing about this.
What?
I can't believe we're arguing about this. PEP4, we're not denying life-saving care to anybody, are we?
Well, if I had to guess, they probably have issues with AIDS.
That funding.
They probably have issues with persecution by
And a couple of my colleagues have made the point.
religious fundamentalists.
President Biden ate my homework. And these programs have already expired. Some of these are multi-year programs, aren't they?
Yes. Multi-year grants.
Let's talk about public broadcasting. Now let's cut to the chase.
Public broadcasting. We're all over the place.
Broadcasting in America today is political as hell. We all know that.
Yeah, facts are political for
To see it.
Republicans.
Some folks like their politics, so they want to give them money. Some folks don't like their politics, and they don't want to take it away. But that's not the real principle, is it, Mr. Director?
No, sir.
The real principle is, why do we give money to CNN?
No.
Do we give money to Fox?
No.
Do we give money to Politico?
No.
Then why are we giving money to public broadcasting?
Senator. Because it's public broadcasting. It's in the name. It's in the name. Because it's public. Holy, are you that stupid?
Why? We're $36 trillion in the hole.
Now, people would be like, now, why does that affect me? Let me tell you, your local PBS station, your local public broadcasting station, you, whoever you are, you can go to your public broadcasting station. If you want to have a show of some sorts, you want to go on and play music, you want to go on and talk about an issue that you were passionate about, you can do that. That's what's cool about public broadcasting. Because, like, I've had people tell, how does public broadcasting benefit me? It helps protect one of your fundamental, essential rights, and that is the right to free speech. These giant fucking corporations have all the money in the world, but ultimately, you can go to your local PBS station, your local, it's an affiliate. That's who they're wanting to take money away from. Not your national PBS station. I'm sure they will be fine because they have corporate sponsors. It's your local PBS stations that this fuck right here is wanting to hurt. Because they do good work on the ground. And Republicans, they hate facts. So they want to cripple the ability for people to be able to get their message out. So libertarians, you don't care about the government protecting public broadcasting. You should, because it's one of the things that helps keep the First Amendment enshrined in our society. Thank you very much. It's about protecting liberty and freedom.
I hope you send us more rescission packages. It's the only way we're going to get anything done. I'm embarrassed to say that. But I've seen this movie before. And this appropriations process is broken. And finally, somebody is trying to give us a chance to cut the spending porn. And we're sitting here fighting about it? The American people are going, what planet did all you people just parachute in from? I'm done.
I'm all for cutting spending. I want to cut the spending from all the bombs that you used to drop on Iran over the weekend. I want to cut the bloated spending from the military, our national security apparatus, all that shit that we spend way too much on for security theater. I want to cut all the money that we give private corporations. I want to save us money by instituting Medicare for all. I want to raise taxes on rich people. I don't think there should be billionaires, and we should have a confiscatory tax rate that stops that from happening. How about that, Senator Kennedy?
Did all you people just parachute in from? I'm done, Madam Chair.
Here's another reason why I voted for Trump, right? Because he happens to do what he says he does. You get a lot of people.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
Brother, okay, you've been gone, but you don't even know. Like, Wall Street called him Taco. Trump always chickens out because he doesn't do what he says he's going to do. They coined that phrase while you were gone. I don't mean to be coarse because you've been like super nice.
No.
But like,
No,
you're
good.
I just don't understand how anyone can look at Trump and not realize that dude's a con man. I should not vote for him.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to see it.
I enjoyed this. This was great, and I hope
Me too.
next time you come in, give us a call back. I'd love to hear from you.
No, you earned yourself a subscriber.
Awesome. Thank you, my man. Caller, you're on the Troll Patrol. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. I just clicked on your thing. I don't know who you are. I'm never even on Twitch, right?
Interesting.
But it said, argue politics with me.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you that you're wrong about Joe Biden.
But what was I wrong about?
Just everything.
That's not a statement. That sound like I can't, dispute you because you're not making an actual argument.
No, I don't have an opinion on it.
I mean, fuck Joe Biden. Well, I love that you don't have an opinion, but you wanted to argue. I love my kind of person.
I thought it'd be fun.
I'll try to have fun. Well, give me your hot take. What's your hottest musical opinion?
My hottest opinion?
Musical opinion.
Hottest musical opinion?
Yeah, give me your hot take on music.
Let's see. I think, I guess I'm very mainstream when it comes to music.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
New country sucks.
Oh, yeah. Outlaw country all the way.
K-pop sucks. Yeah, there we go.
Hip-hop sucks. What are you talking about?
K-pop sucks.
Oh, K-pop. It's not my thing, but I'm not going to say it sucks. Like, I've seen some really talented acts, but, like, it's not my thing, no.
Okay, here's one. I got one for you. Sabrina Carpenter is not hot at all.
She's definitely not my definition of hot, but like I love her voice. I love her songwriting. That's me espresso. That's fucking hilarious. Or like she wants you to treat her like Juno to get her knocked up.
No, exactly.
That's fucking she's clever.
I was deployed overseas for a couple months, and that was the only thing that we talked about because everybody looked at me weird when I said that Sabrina Carpenter is not hot.
Well, I'm 40-something years old, so it's kind of creepy if I did find her hot because she kind of looked like a little kid.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was what I said, and everybody. I mean, I was out there with 40-year-old dudes, and they were saying that she was the hottest thing on the market.
No.
Same thing with Zendaya.
Who is the hottest thing on the market? My pick would be Iowa Senator Joni Ernst.
Oh, nice pick.
Fox.
Actress Gemma
Stone Cold
Arterton.
Fox. Who was your pick?
Actress Gemma Arterton.
I don't think I know her. G or J?
GEMMA
Oh, she's British.
Yep.
Oh, she's got an adorable face. I'll go. I do not know anything she's ever been in.
She almost doesn't play in movies anymore, but I'll see her in the news every now and then.
Looks like she was in a James Bond movie, but I don't think I've seen that one. Quantum of Solace?
Yeah, no, I got to see that.
Is that a newer one?
No, that one's pretty old. I think the latest movie that she was in was like this Ryan Reynolds movie where he kills people.
Deadpool?
Voices.
Oh, I don't think I know that one. I'm probably not up on the newest movies either.
Oh, well, she was in The Kingsman.
I don't think I've seen The Kingsman, because that's about 2012, 2010, something like that, right?
2021.
Oh, is it that new? Shit.
That's the new one, yeah.
Huh. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, you said you were deployed. What branch were you?
I'm in the Army.
Oh, you're in the Army. Oh, you're still active duty?
Yeah.
So what do you think about what's going on right now?
I don't think anything about what's going on right now because I literally just got home like a week ago.
Oh, so you're on leave?
Yeah. So there's really nothing. Like I got a lot to catch up on. Apparently there was a bunch of riots. I'm from the Seattle area. Apparently there's a bunch of riots up here. I went to Seattle fairly recently. It looks like a shithole.
I don't know about any riots. There's a bad habit of, like, first of all, mainstream media lies, right? And they're very
Right.
A lot of right-wingers want to say that the mainstream media is liberal, and it's not. I will tell you, as someone who's worked in the media for almost 30 years, that every boss I've ever had was a Republican. The owners of all these companies are Republican. So they have a very pro-capitalist, pro-right-wing narrative. And, you know, saying there's riots is sensational, and it gets some clicks and views. And, like, you click on it, and it wasn't a riot. It was just a cop assaulting somebody.
Well, they're really good at inciting people. So I had an uncle who died recently, and I requested to get sent home a little bit earlier so I could attend the funeral. And because of the news, my family, so I'm Mexican for context, family members did not want service members in the family to attend the funeral because they didn't want to get deported.
Well, I mean, there is a big problem right now. I don't know if you saw that, like, we just covered the story of a Marine vet got the shit. His dad got the shit beat out of him. But we had another Marine vet that got arrested, still detained as far as I know. And, like, multiple vets at this point have been picked up by ICE because, you know, they were immigrants, they served the country, and Trump don't give a shit, right? There's a lot of people out here that are very scared because Trump said he was going to go arrest criminals and gang members, but instead they're harassing people that are working in fields, or they're harassing people with food trucks and shit. Hardworking immigrants, because they're actually scaredy cats. They don't want to go and confront gang members. That's why you don't hear about, you know, ICE getting shot at.
No, yeah. So I'm coming from a right-wing perspective. I voted for the guy twice.
Why?
I agree. Well, so when he would campaign, I agreed with his immigration plans. Right, and now, I mean, with little that I know.
You say you're Mexican heritage.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, this is like mind blowing to me.
Yeah, no, there's lots of us.
Oh, I know. The Latino population tends to be more conservative because you guys had Christianity, Catholicism specifically, forced on you during the conquest, you know, centuries ago. Yes, I know.
Yeah. So, you know, I come from a very conservative background too. Yeah, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But a lot of the shit that I'm seeing, like, again, I haven't really kept up with the news. I've been so busy. But
completely understandable.
Coming from Trump,
and like, I am very against the military, but I am absolutely, like, I support service members like you guys. I don't want to ever see you sent to war, but, like, if we're gonna send you to war, we need to fucking take care of you when you come back. That kind of thing, right?
Oh, yeah. No welcome party when I got back home. But then again, there's no war. Yeah, but you know, a lot of the stuff that I have seen, it just seems like such a shit show. A lot of the decisions he's making, especially the stuff that happened in LA, was a very bad call. He's slowly lost a lot of my support, and I'm not a MAGA guy. Like, I'm America first. That's it. I'm not a MAGA guy at all. But he's slowly lost my support through all of this.
So in 2015, I knew that the man was a pedophile con man.
Mhm.
I don't understand how anyone else didn't see it.
Oh, what was up with that? Sorry, again, like new to this. Again, I've been being gone for a while.
Totally understand.
What's up
Totally
with
understand.
this,
Getting acclimated.
Yeah, what's up with this Jeffrey Epstein file thing?
Trump in Jeffrey Epstein's contact book 14 times is on record saying him and Jeffrey Epstein, great friends. Jeff Epstein, great guy, loves young girls. They've been photographed together numerous times. He actually used Jeff Epstein's plane on the campaign trail. He appointed the prosecutor that got Jeff Epstein off in Florida. Pam Bondi was the AG in Florida when Epstein got off. So, I mean, is it not obvious that Donald Trump is a pedophile?
No, yeah, it's a good thing that he won't be running for office again, I guess you could say.
I doubt that, man. We're stuck with him.
Well, I mean, it's a two-term limit type thing.
They are already talking about, because here's the thing, and like you listen to any legal expert, yeah, technically you can't run, but they'll make some argument, and the Supreme Court's not gonna strike him down. Who's gonna stop him from running a third time? He's already said he's gonna run a third time. He's still campaigning.
That's fair, but with like everything that's going on, I mean, I'm can't be the only Trump supporter that's like, yeah, I don't know, probably. I mean, he was better than Kamala, but
How in the? I hate it when people say that shit. How? You're going off your fucking vibes, man. There is no way in hell that any rational person can be like, Donald Trump is a better candidate for president than Kamala Harris. Not in any fucking world, man.
well, so primarily it's because
You didn't like the way she
really wanted to run
laughed,
for
or that
office.
she was a black woman, or something. Like, what was it?
She wasn't really voted on the Democrat ticket. That's primarily what it was.
Oh my fucking God! Seriously? Well, that's not how things work, man. I would have loved that they had an open primary, but Joe Biden was determined to run again, and
The Democrats didn't really like that. They didn't like that at all.
well, yeah, like, but you understand, like, it's the president's choice, right? Like, it wasn't like there was some conspiracy to, like, we're gonna switch out Kamala Harris. No,
Was
fucking
it, though?
Joe Biden's just
That
a
guy was
stubborn
like a-
old man.
That guy was like a boiled egg towards the end of his term. Do you think he really picked it though? Like, I'm not trying to be like one of those Republican.
I think
conspiracy
okay.
theorists.
As someone who has, I watched Joe Biden speeches all the time. We carried them live. I watched him sit and talk with people during meetings and shit. He is absolutely Joe Biden to this day. We just listened to him the other day. Joe Biden to this day has far more mental capacity than Trump, hands down. Trump is a lunatic. You see that, right?
Yeah, I can't disagree. Honestly, I can't.
I mean,
disagree.
one of the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life, a complete fucking psycho.
Yeah, and I'm not even like the biggest Elon Musk fan, but Musk
Well, you
was
shouldn't
right
be,
about
because
this whole
Elon
big
Musk
bill.
is a fucking grifter.
But yeah, he would. Well, you got to agree, he was right about this bill.
Well, the bill
And then I get a lot of
sucked, but
people
it wasn't.
telling me, Are you excited to see all that money coming? You guys are going to get pay raises and stuff from this bill. I'm like, no, I'm not going to see any bit of that. I'm not going to see any bit of that because all the money is going to go straight to military technologies.
Oh,
Even
absolutely.
the grunts are not going to see any of this stuff. We get issued like really old, worn down shit from GWAT, right?
Mhm.
There's no way, not even the Democrats, not the GOP, they're not going to support anything about getting us new gear, right?
Oh, I'm aware.
They're not going to support anything about getting us any kind of pay raises or anything like that. So, if we get someone that runs up, Democrat or Republican, that will actually do something like that, they have my full support.
I believe Biden gave you the biggest pay raise in 20 years, 25 years, something like that. If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken. And I could be.
I mean, we did see something, yeah, but again,
Okay.
I didn't join for the pay, right?
So tell me-
I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't. But It is nice. Yeah, Joe Biden did pretty good with that.
So, like, we see like a bump for the money for the military in this latest bill. But tell me if I'm wrong on this. You're not going to see that. That's going to go to some military contractor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And doesn't it piss you off? Doesn't it piss you off to be in a war zone? Your ass is in danger. You got to take fucking orders. But there's some contractor across the street from you that's just hauling a truck from one side to the other, getting paid like 4 times, 5 times what you are.
Oh yeah.
Fucking sucks, doesn't it?
It really fucking sucks.
Brother, we need to radicalize you and get you over here on the leftist side.
I don't know if it'd be that far, but definitely not a Trumper.
Well, what do you think leftism is?
Well, I think it's very establishment.
Very establishment.
Very establishment. Very big government. Very.
You're thinking liberal.
We can run your life better than you can.
You're thinking liberal, not leftist. We're leftists here. We're not Joe Biden supporters. We reluctantly voted with Biden because he was better than Trump.
So like the way that I voted for Trump over Kamala.
Well, only we're not stupid and we're falling for con men, you know. Like I don't mean to be coarse because you've been like super nice.
No.
But like
you're good.
I just don't understand how anyone can look at Trump and not realize that dude's a con man. I should not vote for him.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to see it.
It's took me 10 years of fucking yelling about it to get people to see it. But leftism is about collective action. Us banding together to form the government that we actually want.
Here's the thing. Okay, so here's my ideal government, right? Downsize with a lot of... here's another reason why I voted for Trump, right? Because he happens to do what he says he does. You get a lot of people...
No, he doesn't.
Well,
brother, okay, you've been gone, but you don't even know. Like, Wall Street called him Taco. Trump always chickens out because he doesn't do what he says he's going to do. They coined that phrase while you were gone.
No, I got a lot of catching up to do, but you got to give it to him. Regardless of whether or not you agree with him, and I'm tending to lean towards not agreeing with him, he does do what he saes he does.
But he doesn't.
Is something that we need more in government.
Okay, let me give you a good example. Like, all through the campaign, he told me he didn't know the people from Project 2025, and he had no affiliation with Project 2025. He appointed Russell Vogt, the guy that wrote Project 2025, as the Office of Budget Management Director. And now they have been implementing almost everything from Project 2025.
Does anybody even really read?
Oh, we did.
Project 2025 was about?
Oh yeah, we did. Here's another one. He said that he was gonna get all kinds of deals done in 90 days. It's been more than 90 days. Now he's just imposing tariffs on everybody.
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that. I mean, it hit us where we were at, too, and it was
he said he was going to release the Epstein files. He never does what he says he's going to do.
I'll give that one to you, yeah. Hey, well, here's hoping that in, 2028, he'll be able to release those so he can get down the next person who runs on the Democratic ticket.
Oh, they're never going to release those. And, like, I tend to think there probably is, like, a Mossad connection. It's kind of conspiratorial, but like I think Jeffrey Epstein was working with Mossad, and they were blackmailing people on behalf of Israel.
I can't disagree with that, honestly.
And Trump was one of them.
Yeah. No, I can't imagine how everyone else here felt, but for the guys that were forward, when we heard that we had bombed Iran and that we were, heavily taking sides with Israel, I felt like it was going to go straight from where we were at straight to Iran. And no.
Had your movements changed in the lead up to Iran?
It really has. I got friends that are going to some bases out there.
I wholeheartedly believe that Iran stopped the escalation. Iran has shown incredible restraint because Israel is doing everything they can to get us involved in the war.
Mm-hmm.
I wholeheartedly believe that because they want us to cover for them at the UN when they get brought up on the war crimes.
Yeah, no, I've been let in on this report that was put out like a couple months ago, saying that a lot of those nuclear silos that were there had nothing to do, and they were inspected and everything, and they were proven to not be any kind of military weapons.
Oh, absolutely. And then we had the nuclear deal that Trump ripped up this first time in office that was preventing Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, and was probably that deal in and of itself was probably going to do more to take out the Islamic regime in Iran. And right now we could have seen a revolution if we had stayed on that path. But now I am certain that we have emboldened the people of Iran. Like, we have galvanized them against us and given the Islamic regime, the theocracy in Iran, exactly what they need in order. They have an enemy to fight against, so the people aren't looking at them.
Yeah, not my official opinion. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this. We should definitely not be working so closely with Israel as we have.
Oh, hands down.
This is just going to lead to more and more. This is just going to build up and build up and build up.
You want me to really make you mad?
Yeah.
Israel has health care and we don't, and we pay for it. We pay for Israel's health care.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate.
All right, Johnny, my man, we've had a great discussion. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm going to have to get out of here. Dude, all right. I enjoyed this. This was great, and I hope
me too.
Next time you come in, give us a call back. I'd love to hear from you.
No, you earned yourself a subscriber.
Awesome. Thank you, my man.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one. Be careful out there.
Oh, you too.
Since she didn't get what she wanted the night before, everyone is getting a ticket. Fox 26's
In the video, you can see the deputy taking some notes, joining in on the TikTok trend, and blurring out certain parts of...
Didn't get cracked last night. Like, she means split open, right? Yeah.
I feel like they playing. No.
Who didn't give her dick?
You ain't taking nothing serious. You gonna write me some tickets because you ain't get cracked? It's crazy, but hey.
But she leaves her name visible to see. We saw other videos on her account where she's in uniform doing some TikTok trends. Her account has since deleted.
Well, because, you don't treat yourself like a woman and you ain't treating yourself like a police officer.
What? We're going to go to Texas, where a hot female cop that Flash says don't fall for, she's apparently in some kind of a TikTok controversy.
Constable deputy under an internal investigation after posting a TikTok that went viral. In this video, she suggests since she didn't get what she wanted the night before, everyone is getting a ticket. Fox 26's
She didn't get fucked last night, so everyone's getting a ticket today.
Mejia in West Houston getting answers from the sheriff's office and speaking with residents there.
In a viral video that has since been deleted, we see a Precinct 5 constable deputy joining on a TikTok trend and having some fun, but that could cause her to lose her job.
Don't stop yet, get it.
In the video, you can see the deputy taking some notes, joining in on the TikTok trend, and blurring out certain parts of...
Didn't get cracked last night. Like, she means split open, right? Yeah.
Her uniform, but she leaves her name visible to see. We saw other videos on her account where she's in uniform doing some TikTok trends. Her account has since deleted, and we spoke to some people here in the Precinct 5 area who tells us she's free to do whatever she wants on her personal time, but when she's representing the company and representing the law enforcement agency that she works for, she has to be more cautious.
I think it's real inappropriate and disrespectful.
It's very unprofessional, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be doing nothing like that. It's unprofessional.
We reached out to the Harris County Precinct 5 Constable's office for a statement on this viral video that has since been deleted, and this is what they told us. Our administration is aware and Internal Affairs has opened an investigation. We have no other comment at this time, end quote.
You know, when you're professional, you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk a certain way. You carry yourself a certain way when you're in your work clothes. That's what you do outside of work. That's cool, but in work, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she should have did that.
Does this make you, like, distrust the people that are supposed to be serving and protecting this area?
I feel like they playing. No.
Who didn't give her dick?
You ain't taking nothing serious. You gonna write me some tickets because you ain't get cracked. It's crazy, but hey, it's society and the world we live in right now.
Not as much as distrust, but really,
what is this world we're living in?
Doesn't make them look professional. You know, when they start posting videos like that, you can't even take them seriously. Then they wonder why. Hey,
I don't take them seriously.
Why you didn't respect me, or why you talking to me like that? Well, because, you know, you don't treat yourself like a woman and you ain't treating yourself like a police officer.
The Internal Affairs investigation is still ongoing. We'll keep you updated with the results from that investigation as soon as we know it. Reporting in West Houston, Jonathan Mejia, Fox 26 News.
Why do you emphasize West Houston? Why? Strikes me as an awkward anime kid. Assuming he did not do well with women. He was certainly odd. I don't think anyone knew anyone who knew him would deny that, but it was in an endearing way, not a creepy, disaffected way. He had a great sense of humor and girls liked him. I can't remember whether he was ever into anime. I don't think he was.
I heard you guys, someone say something about Tinder, but I did some research on that, and apparently it's a matchmaking website, and for those who don't know,
the crowd is groaning at the mention of Tinder.
If you don't know how to start a fire, just go to choose Tinder. There's this guy, here's some original comments.
Oh, you see, that's a double entendre. You don't know how to start a fire, just use Tinder. A little workshopping, that could have been something.
Good evening, I'm Maurice Dubois. John Dickerson is off tonight. In the many shootings with multiple victims this country has seen over the years, motive is often not clear. But in the deadly shooting yesterday at an ICE facility in Dallas, the FBI says the gunman left handwritten notes that provide clues. The Bureau says the gunman hated the federal government and wanted to terrorize and kill ICE agents. No agents were shot in the attack, but 3 immigrant detainees were. 1 died. The 2 others are in critical condition. Omar Villafranca is in Dallas once again tonight. Omar?
Investigators found a ladder they say the suspect used to get to the top of a building, and that's where they say that he used a legally purchased rifle and started shooting.
Yeah, he apparently had the ladder strapped to the top of his car as he drove down the road at 3 a.m.
And we're also learning chilling details on how he felt about ICE agents.
Jan specifically intended to kill ICE agents. He fired at transport vehicles carrying ICE personnel, federal agents, and detainees.
The FBI says 29-year-old Joshua Yan mapped out Wednesday morning's ambush on a Dallas ICE facility with a high degree of
Yan, I'm sorry, I've totally been saying it wrong.
Dallas County DHS buildings to ballistics and apps that track the presence of ICE agents. Denise's Robleto was bringing her mother to a scheduled ICE appointment when she heard gunshots. Robleto says she didn't know if ICE agents were shooting or being shot at. Nancy Larson is the acting U.S. attorney for the Northern District of Texas.
He called the ICE employees people showing up to collect a dirty paycheck.
Well, yeah.
That he intended to maximize lethality against ICE personnel.
Now, what she's not telling you is that this dude was an anti-government libertarian edgelord type. She's making it sound like he specifically was saying that ICE were accepting dirty money. But no, I think he would say that about any government official, according to what we know about him.
And to maximize property damage at the facility.
Investigators say they uncovered a trove of new evidence from electronic devices found in a search of homes in Texas and Oklahoma associated with the suspect. The FBI says the clearest motivation can be found in Jan's own notes. FBI Special Agent in charge, Joseph Rothrock.
In his handwritten notes, he says, I want to cause terror. He wants to impact ICE agents and law enforcement across the country.
At the ICE facility in Dallas, immigrants coming to the building for scheduled ICE check-ins told CBS News they were told the building is closed and to come back Monday. Todd Lyons is acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
We won't be stopped by it. We're going to do our law enforcement mission, right? We're going to ensure that we're out there taking these public safety threats off the street.
DHS officials say that during the shooting, ICE agents actually managed to move a few of the detainees who were constrained in that van out of harm's way. We were also pressing DHS officials on what they plan to do to secure facilities like the one behind me. They didn't want to go into detail, but they said the plans are being discussed.
The deadly cyber attack on the Dallas ICE facility yesterday morning seems straightforward. With anti-ice engraved on unused bullets recovered from the scene, per the FBI. But after interviewing several of the alleged shooter's former friends, the picture isn't so clear. I don't know. I think we're starting to see a pattern emerge of a new type of shooter. And it has become more and more prevalent over the last couple of years. Within minutes of the shooting, FBI Director Kash Patel posted on X, while the investigation is ongoing, an initial review of the evidence shows an ideological motive behind this attack. I still don't believe he put that on there. President Trump responded to the shooting by blaming the radical left, vowing to sign another executive order to dismantle what he called domestic terrorism networks. You know, DJ Dub, you might be correct. That these are people that might have committed a school shooting, but maybe it's become harder and harder to carry out a school shooting, and they just get pushed later on down the line. But he was a little bit older, wasn't he? He was like 24, 25. I've been briefed on the deadly shooting. We don't need to read. Trump. On the off chance that the shooting wasn't what it looked like, I reach out to people who knew the 29-year-old Joshua Yan. 3 who knew him since at least middle school agreed to speak to me on the condition that I not name them, corroborating their friendship with photos and other records. One of them is on Twitter doing an AMA right now. I was looking over it. Their accounts paint the picture of someone with a vaguely libertarian bent who despised both major parties and politicians generally, including Trump, but who didn't engage with politics beyond that. He preferred edgy humor, video games, and the message board 4chan, all of which he became increasingly steeped in as he withdrew from social life, as well as their own friendships several years ago. That's it right there. There's your profile. Sky comment? No, he wasn't an incel. Let me pull up his friend's account, because he was asked if he was an incel, and I assume this is the person he purports to be because he tagged Ken Klippenstein, Ice Shooter's childhood friend. He tagged Ken and said that he was part of the Substack article. Here's the pictures. He was asked if Jan was a furry. Apparently he wasn't a furry. This is just some sort of joke. So was he homeschooled Christian growing up? No, he was public school in Allen. Strikes me as an awkward anime kid. assuming he did not do well with women. He was certainly odd. I don't think anyone knew anyone who knew him would deny that, but it was in an endearing way, not a creepy, disaffected way. He had a great sense of humor, and girls liked him. I can't remember whether he was ever into anime. I don't think he was. So, fascinating. Once again, like, you have to be somewhat skeptical, but I'm assuming because he tagged Klippenstein, this is indeed who he purports to be. He says the last contact he had with him was 10 years ago at his 18th birthday party. We were aware of what furries are, but neither him nor I identified personally with the furry community. This is a silly beanie he probably ordered from Amazon. What kind of music was he into? Funny hipster shit. Circa Survive, Animal Collective, System of a Down. He was a big Eminem guy. He also showed me what Vaporwave and Macintosh Plus was in like 2014, before Roman Bust started appearing on shirts years later in Urban Outfitters. Dude was tapped in and had good taste. I'm dying to know what this one said. Did he ever express any opinions about ICE? No, not to me, no. I last hung out with him on his 18th birthday in 2014. So, completely different time period. But based on my general impressions of him, when I knew him, I imagine he was not a fan of ICE. Once again, that libertarian bent. None of his former friends believed that the anti-ICE inscription could possibly be sincere, feeling such a serious political statement was anathema to who Jan was. His humor was deeply ironic, often offensive, and aggressive to the point of alienation. He was most certainly an edgelord, an irony guy, one friend said. Josh was an edgelord who wanted someone to get blamed. I think he tried his best to write something goofy to rile people up. Another friend showed me a Facebook post describing how Jan had flooded his friends' comment sections with rape jokes. Playful shock humor, the friend said. Jan's profile on the gaming platform Steam showed the vast amounts of time he spent playing video games, particularly shooters. More than 6,000 hours on Rust, 3,000 on Team Fortress 2, and 1,000 on Left 4 Dead 2. He even found time to play 3.5 hours in the past 2 weeks, the account shows. Among the dozen or so usernames he used was one reading impeachment. When I asked if this wasn't a clear reference to anti-Trump politics, his friends recoiled at the idea that he would express opposition to Trump so sincerely and straightforwardly. Instead, they saw it as part of his broader ironic persona, poking fun at anti-Trump resistance types. That said, one friend recalled that when Trump first came to power, Jan was not a fan, though he had contempt for mainstream politicians in general. His friends say he had more of a libertarian bent, with one recalling an interest in the libertarian figure got my Pauls mixed up there, Ron Paul. Still, the friend who recounted Jan's dislike of Trump insisted that there was at least a kernel of seriousness to the username. If it was ironic, it's that half irony where you're half kidding, half serious, just in case. He was never really into politics, especially not politicians. He was into politics only in the 4chan sense. Contrarian, provocative, boundary pushing for laughs, not conviction. 4chan, the anonymous message board, where provocation and irony are the coin of the realm, was apparently one of Jan's favorite haunts. His abrasive humor is where friends' opinions on him diverge the most, with some describing it as amusing, but others as grating, especially as his online persona bled into real life. I mostly stopped talking to him when he took his 4chan irony stuff into daily interactions. He was becoming unbearable. Once he dropped out of college, he had no obligation to be social, and none of us reached out due to his edgelord behavior. He became increasingly isolated then. I wasn't able to find anyone with insight into Jan's more recent views, something that his friends said was unsurprising given his withdrawal from social life over the past few years. If you're having trouble finding people besides immediate family who knew him, that's part of the story. Every mutual friend drifted away over that kind of edgelord behavior. The fledgling version of Jan's humor appears in the following YouTube video, since removed from when he was a high schooler, a tongue-in-cheek parody of tech advice videos.
Hello there, Facebook user. Are you tired of scrolling through your Facebook feed mindlessly, not knowing what the heck to do with your life? Well, there's a solution to that. You can unlike all of your crappy pages. All you have to do to unlike your crappy pages that you realize you don't like anymore is to go to your profile, select more, go down to likes, and simply hover over each page you want to unlike, and there you go. You will be able to unlike all of your pages in a matter of minutes, maybe hours, possibly, depending on how much you've used this function of Facebook. Thank you, and I hope you like your day.
So was he a Tricky fan? I saw Tricky on his likes there. The following audio recording of Jan bombing at stand-up comedy was shared with me. It drew a comparison by one friend to the 2019 Joker film, starring Joaquin Phoenix as an off-putting loner who also tried and failed at comedy. The film culminates in a scene in which the Joker gets his revenge on the entertainment world by gunning down the host of a popular late-night TV show. Did that actually happen in the movie? I thought he was dreaming that, but I don't know that I got it.
Hey guys, my second time doing stand-up. I was at the Dallas Comedy Club at the time. Alright, so I'm going to start out with talking about something pretty serious. My buddy was talking to me the other day about reality TV, and he didn't like it too much. He said reality TV should never be played on TV. And I was all taken aback, like, whoa, dude, come on. I have some extremely bad insecurity issues about myself. They constantly eat me up alive. And reality TV is a remedy for that. That's a perfect remedy. And it applies to me, so instead of going down that old money road, I just go towards MTV. Cheers up my day. It's great. You guys should all watch MTV. I like Kim Kardashian and Girl Code and Guy Code. These are great advice shows. I heard you guys, someone say something about Tinder, but I did some research on that, and apparently it's a matchmaking website, and for those who don't know,
The crowd is groaning at the mention of Tinder.
If you don't know how to start a fire, just go to choose Tinder. There's this guy, just here's some original comments.
Oh, you see, that's a double entendre. You don't know how to start a fire, just use Tinder. A little workshopping, that could have been something.
I made this out of my own brain. There's this guy named Derek, and he's an avid ghost hunter. His father recently passed away. He wanted to see if his father's ghost was still around. So he got all of his friends together, his ghost hunting friends, and his ghost hunting equipment, and he turned them on, and he's like, Father, are you still here? If you're here, make a sound. And you hear nothing. And then he waits about 30 seconds, like Cat in the door, swings flies open. And he starts laughing and says, oh, that's my late father for you. Has your girlfriend or wife or spouse ever said,
Yeah, you can get a good laugh if you bomb on a joke. I know this from personal experience. If you bomb on a joke and then you make a funny face at the audience, they'll laugh because of the awkwardness that nobody was laughing.
honey, I'm falling apart. And you can't help but say, I know, but I don't have any sewing equipment on hand. I just can't help you. It kind of seems like your problem. A guy walked into a really scary, spooky breakfast cafe in France. And he didn't expect much when he came in. But when he walked out, he said, man, that place really gave me the crates. Some guy insisted that I listen to Nick.
It's been hard to make out what he's saying. Like, I didn't get that punchline, so I can't judge that one. If you're just joining us, this is the ICE shooter from yesterday. This is him doing stand-up comedy.
Nicki Minaj's new stuff. And he knew that I only liked classical jazz. And so I had to say, man, pop music isn't really my jazz, and you know that. So I knew a guy in the war, and he got his hand cut off, unfortunately, and he bled to death. And I'm trying to have some reverence here, but I can't help but think his heart was pumping in vain. Thank you, guys.
The audio from his attempted stand-up routine where he bombs now resonates uncannily with Joker, the friend said. Ironically, Jan's contempt for Trump and the major political parties has bestowed them with one of the most intensely partisan news cycles in recent memory. In this sense, the joke is on him, and all of us too. Wow. Libertad coming in here, reworking one of my jokes in a British manner, have a wank whilst mumbling. Maybe one of us will get something out of it. I think your delivery's better. I like it. I might have to rework my joke. Flo, welcome in. Torchy. Did I miss anybody else? Anonymously. Let's light one up, tip one back. DJ Dub, you're right. 6,000 hours is a fucking lot. I can't tell you a game that I have anywhere close to 6,000 hours in. Like, I know I've played Gran Turismo a lot, and I'm at something like 200 hours. I think the game that I have the most hours in is Mortal Kombat, and it's something like 600 or 700 hours, and that's because I used to play it with my buddy. Like, I'd get off stream and I'd play Mortal Kombat with my buddy. It was more us just chit-chatting, you know? We might not even be, like, entering a match for a while. He was playing Left 4 Dead 2, Team Fortress 2, and Rust.
Don't resist. Do not.
How do you know you got the right guy?
Let your hands go. Let your hands go. I got it. I got wide open.
Yeah, the kids are yelling no.
We'll have to get it back to you in a second. He's a criminal. What would you like to know?
Like Chucky would y'all put Mickey Mouse in handcuffs?
Does this come off, man? Does this just come off the top? I want to hurt you.
I work
you. There you go. I understand you work here.
What the is this about?
You think Mickey framed him?
Very good. Wait.
41-year-old Jarrell Jones,
Just pat him down for now.
charged with theft of a credit card, criminal use of personal identification information, fraudulent use of a credit card totaling over $100. I don't think I've ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese, but I said I've never been to a Bojangles, and that was a lie.
Oh boy. Oh my God. Just ask management who's in the outfit. Do we know his name? They don't know his name.
Happened at the end of July.
We're gonna detain the mouse, dude. Yes, we are. Do it. I want you to. Go around and ask. Go around. You want me to come in front of these kids? Yeah, grab him. Get him. Grab him, quick. Don't resist. Do not.
How do you know you got the right guy?
Let your hands go. Let your hands go. I got it. I got wide open.
Did somebody say they got molested by the Chuck E. Cheese? Take a wild guess which state this happened in. Well, we don't know what he's being arrested for. Oh, it's absolutely Florida.
Hey, he's the suspect. He stole someone's card here and has been using it. Someone that was one of your employees, like last week or something like that.
He stole someone's car. Yeah, the kids are yelling no.
We'll have to get it back to you in a second. He's a criminal. What would you like to know?
I would like y'all to walk him out the door instead of traumatizing all these children and somebody like Chucky. Would y'all put Mickey Mouse in handcuffs?
Have a good night.
Would you put Mickey Mouse in handcuffs?
Yeah, they're called ckers. They have a verbal on progress. So tell us, please.
787, you can come around in the front. Does this come off, man? Does this just come off the top? I want to hurt you.
I work here.
There you go.
I'm just doing my job.
I understand you work here.
What the is this about?
We're going to talk to you.
We're gonna talk to you in a second.
How does this come off, man? Is it just like a normal?
Can I get that? I gotta take this back. This is my work stuff.
Okay, take care of that. Yeah, we'll do it. Put him in the car and read him, and then go from there.
Man, what is
Search him as
going
best you
on,
can.
man?
I know he's probably got internal pants, but.
Oh, sorry, man. Very good. Quick.
41-year-old Jarrell Jones,
Just pat him down for now.
charged with theft of a credit card, criminal use of personal identification information, fraudulent use of a credit card, totaling over $100.
Alrighty, sir. I'm up to Thur.
This was in Tallahassee, Florida.
For detaining. Check the cheese.
Too bad. Statements about material matters given by witness will be. I'm sorry. This guy's important.
Try not to.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent.
Lenny, good evening. You think Mickey framed him?
Decide at any time you exercise the right to not answer any questions or make any statements.
I don't think the rat was innocent, but yeah, they probably shouldn't have arrested him in front of the kids. You didn't have to do that. You could have asked him to step outside.
Neighborhood meat market. You went there multiple times.
You did not have to put the handcuffs on him right then and there and traumatize the children.
My own car. That's it. So you do go to the meat market then? I go there, but I don't use nobody's car but my own. When's the last time you went there? The meat market? A few days ago. A few days ago? Okay.
They're asking him about a car.
It's my own. Nobody
He was charged with credit card fraud.
They take cash out. They take cash out there? Okay. What about the time savers too? Cash out. Cash out. So you
Cash out. Oh, this cop is laughing his ass off over here. I can't blame him.
Okay. Time saver.
They got gigantic ears on the back of their cruiser.
Never with the card. Okay, so
let me give the manager at least a helmet, so I'm not trying to add.
Yeah, you should just went in, asked for the manager, been like, do you have an employee by the name blah, blah, blah? Please ask them to step outside.
He's a little bit busy, ma'am. Chucky, come with me, Chucky. Come on. Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're being detained. Stop resisting. Let it go. Let it go. Do not cause a scene here, sir.
I got
Yeah, the cops are definitely the ones causing a scene. Does that Dance Dance Revolution?
Come on. Hey, we're going this way, sir. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to talk to you in a minute, okay?
That place looks horrible.
We gotta do our job.
That doesn't look like fun at all.
It's not my call, ma'am. I'm going to talk to you in a minute and let you know what's going on, okay? All right, that's fine. I got you. I'm working, entertaining kids for a living. I got you, buddy. Come over here.
I got you, buddy.
Just gonna poke me, stick me, stab me. You got anything on you? I'm gonna pat you down, okay?
Investigators say the crowd then turned on the driver, pulling him from his car, kicking and punching him before someone else approached him and shot him.
In the buttocks.
Police are now looking for the shooter. They also...
Wait, did he say in the buttocks? Did he say in the buttocks?
And shot our suspect in the buttocks.
Dude got drunk and thrown out of a club, went and got in his car, plowed into the crowd in front of the club, injuring 30 people. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anybody was fatally injured. The crowd pulls him out of his vehicle, beat the shit out of him, and then someone from the crowd shot him in the... But the... We're gonna bring it back to the U.S. This one not a natural disaster. I assume a drinky poo disaster.
Hollywood that's making headlines across the country. It all began around 2 a.m. when the Vermont Hollywood Club closed for the night. Police say 8 minutes after club security escorted a man outside, that man drove a car onto the sidewalk, ramming into the packed crowd, injuring at least 30 people, one of them critically. Investigators say the crowd then turned on the driver, pulling him from his car, kicking and punching him before someone else approached him and shot him.
Wow!
When you review the video, it's...
Wow! How'd he get away then? They're still looking for him as far as I know. What? They pulled him out of his car, beat the fuck out of him, shot him, but somehow he got away?
Let's get right to that breaking news in East Hollywood that's making headlines across the country. It all began around 2 a.m. when the Vermont Hollywood Club closed for the night. Police say 8 minutes after club security escorted a man outside, that man drove a car onto the sidewalk, ramming into the packed crowd, injuring at least 30 people, one of them critically. Investigators say the crowd then turned on the driver, pulling him from his car, kicking and punching him before someone else approached him and shot him.
When you review the video, it's clear that when he drove that vehicle down the sidewalk and around a bus, it was an intentional act. Security from the club attempted to detain him and handcuffed him, at which time an additional suspect, not related to our driver, came from across the street, armed with a firearm, and then shot our suspect.
Oh, possibly they're looking for the man with the firearm that shot the dude, not the dude that got the piss beat out of him, because I'd assume they know where he's at.
In the buttocks.
Police are now looking for the shooter. They also...
Wait, did he say in the buttocks? Did he say in the buttocks?
And shot our suspect in the buttocks.
This story has everything.
Breaking news in East Hollywood that's making headlines across the country. It all began around 2 a.m. when the Vermont Hollywood Club closed for the night. Police say 8 minutes after club security escorted a man outside,
capped his ass
onto the sidewalk, ramming into the packed crowd, injuring at least 30 people, one of them critically. Investigators say the crowd then turned on the driver, pulling him from his car, kicking and punching him before someone else approached him and shot him.
When you review the video, it's clear that when he drove that vehicle down the sidewalk and around a bus, it was an intentional act. Security from the club attempted to detain him and handcuffed him, at which time an additional suspect, not related to our driver, came from across the street, armed with a firearm, and then shot our suspect in the buttocks.
Police are now looking for the shooter. They also say all of the injured, including the driver, are stable and expected to survive.
And we want to show you more of this unique perspective. You saw some of it in our video, some living nearby.
Raiders, welcome in. For course language, is that how you say that? Did I get it right? Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for the raid. I'm JustinFREAKIN. We find out what that news be doing Sunday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that news be doing stupid shit because I'm in awe of this story that we're covering right now. This happened last night or Friday night in L.A.
Critically, investigators say the crowd then turned on the driver, pulling him from his car, kicking and punching him before someone else approached him and shot him.
When you review the video, it's clear that when he drove that vehicle down a sidewalk and around a bus, it was an intentional act. Security from the club attempted to detain him and handcuffed him, at which time an additional suspect, not related to our driver, came from across the street, armed with a firearm, and then shot our suspect in the buttocks.
Shot him in the ass.
Police are now looking for the shooter. They also say all of the injured, including the driver, are stable and expected to survive.
And we want to show you more of.
Dude got drunk and thrown out of a club, went and got in his car, plowed into the crowd in front of the club, injuring 30 people. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anybody was fatally injured. The crowd pulls him out of his vehicle, beat the shit out of him, and then someone from the crowd shot him in the ass.
This unique perspective, you saw some of it in our video, some living nearby.
I'm not high enough for this shit.
From several stories above, as victims were being wheeled to ambulances, crowds of police and fire gathering on scene and tending to the wounded. And we want to show you exactly where this happened. The Vermont Hollywood is located at the intersection of Santa Monica and Vermont. Very busy at most times of the day. And when clubs are letting out at 2 a.m., there was a big crowd with a lot of witnesses. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam has their stories and joins us now live. Tim?
Guys, the scene is clear now, but the aftermath of this crash was chaotic. Witnesses were shocked to see so many people injured.
Oh my God! Look at the girl down right there, it's not moving. The girl down that's right there, it's not moving.
Yeah, that video is from the Citizen app. The entire scene is wild. You see first responders treating several victims on the sidewalk, and then you see firefighters taking care of a victim on a stretcher, actually taking them away. All of this unfolding overnight at the Vermont Hollywood. Listen to this witness describe what he saw.
We in the club, we standing, we like 5 people behind, and we hear a loud bang. So we all start ducking, we think it's gunshots. We look out the car, we look out the club, and it's a car into the hole right there. And then it's crazy because people everywhere laying down, cars, people bleeding out and stuff, and we're like, damn, like we're in disbelief because 20 seconds more, that would have been us.
At least 30 people were injured when this vehicle.
That's the suspect that we got the shit beat out of him.
Asking the community for information about.
And shot in the ass.
Now, the club has released a statement saying that they are saddened by this tragedy and that their thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families. They are also thanking first responders for treating the injured. Tim Pulliam, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Tim, thank you. When you heard police say earlier they are reviewing surveillance video and believe this was an intentional act. Police also tell Eyewitness News they have obtained surveillance video of the shooter and they hope to release a photo soon to help track him down.
Hopefully
why? He's a fucking hero.
Nearby businesses in search of video as we do for any incident of this type.
I mean, I guess if the crowd was already beating the fuck out of the guy, you didn't need to shoot him in the ass. But the But it's like a cherry on, better safe than sorry, yeah. Like a cherry on top. Okay, good. Shoot him in the ass. He's clearly neutralized.
The subject on the boat shooting into the building from the boat.
Southport officials saying the gunman on a boat began shooting at patrons of the American Fish Company, a popular waterfront pub about 30 miles south of Wilmington.
Suspect is a now Max Edge. He's been arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder.
Nigel Max Edge. Did you guys catch that? You remember the episode of The Simpsons where Homer changes his name to Max Powers? This is Nigel Max Edge. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the Nigel Max Edge. The combat veteran, reportedly suffering from PTSD, previously escorted Kelly Pickler to the CMAs and claimed friendly fire in Iraq by LGBTQ white supremacists. His litigation against Pickler was just the latest in a series of wacky lawsuits he filed in the last year, which included numerous allegations that a cabal of LGBTQ white supremacists and pedophiles were trying to murder him because he's a straight man. That was the latest on the church shooting in Michigan. I thought the top story tonight, though, was going to be the boat club shooting in North Carolina that took place overnight last night. I think this one would have actually been, Saturday, so... Every day, just another day. In mass shooting USA. In this one, we have 3 people dead. The suspect is alive and has been charged.
3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd at a riverside bar in North Carolina. An evening of music and drinks turned into a night of terror.
The subject on the boat shooting into the building from the boat.
Southport officials saying the gunman on a boat began shooting at patrons of the American Fish Company, a popular waterfront pub about 30 miles south of Wilmington. Officials saying the boat then escaped up the intercoastal waterway. According to the city, a U.S. Coast Guard crew later spotted a man matching the shooter's description at a public boat ramp. He was detained and is now in custody with Oak Island police. Police are calling him a person of interest. No motive has been released.
Keep the community and those involved, our families, in your thoughts and prayers.
No information yet on the victims here. Officials saying they are waiting until the families can be notified to release any further information. Gio.
Oh, what a crazy story. All right, thank you, Olivia.
Terrible.
Yeah, let's learn more about the suspect. No longer a person of interest, has now been charged with murder.
December 27th, 2025 at approximately 9:30, members of the Southport Police Department were dispatched to cause of shots fired with multiple injuries at the American Fish Company at 150 Yacht Basin Drive here in Southport. Reports came in rapidly of a boat sitting in the waterway. Reports of a subject shooting multiple patrons of the establishment. Unfortunately, 3 were wounded fatally. We have 5 injured that are at area hospitals still receiving care. The boat fled the ICW toward the Oak Island Bridge. Shortly after 10 p.m., the Coast Guard observed a single individual matching the description of the shooter, loading their boat at a public boat ramp in the area of Northeast 55th Street on Oak Island. Coast Guard crews detained the suspect, who was held at the Oak Island Police Department before being turned over to several members there.
They ain't telling us anything we don't know.
Department, Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, Marine Fisheries, and the Oak Island Police Department. Also the SBI that were assisting us in these various locations. Suspect is a now Max Edge. He's been arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 5 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflict.
Nigel Max Edge. Did you guys catch that? What a fucking, what? You remember the episode of The Simpsons where Homer changes his name to Max Powers? Is that what? Nigel Max Edge? This is a picture of Nigel Max Edge. Tentacle Girl. Welcome in. Do we have some kind of... Do you guys know how to shout out on Kick? Is that a thing like it is on Twitch? If you can, shout out Tentacle Girl. I don't know if it's a thing on... I'm not familiar with Kick. We only come over here when I'm banned on Twitch. This is Nigel Max Edge. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the Nigel Max Edge. I don't even know if it's a thing over here. I'm max edging. Oh my God. He too was like, I'm going to make sure nobody calls me a lefty. Do we know anything else about him? I don't know that we do. Faces 3 murder and 5 attempted murder charges. The combat veteran, reportedly suffering from PTSD, previously escorted Kelly Pickler to the CMAs and claimed friendly fire in Iraq by LGBTQ white supremacists. What? What? I would love to know. I would love to know what an LGBTQ white supremacist is. I've never met one. I can't imagine one, but hey, there might be one out there. And if they were going to be anywhere, they'd be in the military. So, yes. But I am reading from Times of India, which is not the most reliable source. I mean, maybe they fucked it up. Nigel Edge, who changed his name from Sean DeVois in 2023, appeared in his Marine uniform on the 2012 red carpet alongside Kelly Pickler, serving as her special date for the evening, accompanied by his service dog Rusty. DeVois, who was injured during his service in Iraq, later spoke proudly of the honor of accompanying Pickler to the event. Edge reportedly sustained injuries in 2 separate IED attacks during a 2006 tour in Iraq, as well as a gunshot wound that left shrapnel embedded in his head. In lawsuits and a book detailing his combat experiences, Edge claimed he was the target of friendly fire in a plot he alleged was orchestrated by LGBTQ white supremacists because of his sexual orientation as a straight man. Do we have the video of him with Pickler? No, hold on. We'll get it. Pickler Edge. Here is the New York Post. Always with the good gossipy shit, the New York Post. Great job. This is him with Kelly Pickler, and there's the puppy Rusty. He accused Southport's Generations Church. Wait, what? Whoa, there's more to this. Law enforcement sources described Edge as also harboring numerous QAnon conspiracy theories. Edge pulled up to the American Fish Company restaurant in Southport Yacht Basin, about 30 miles south of Wilmington, and began spraying bullets into the crowd of unsuspecting diners. His litigation against Pickler was just the latest in a series of wacky lawsuits he filed in the last year, which included numerous allegations that a cabal of LGBTQ white supremacists and pedophiles were trying to murder him because he's a straight man. He accused Southport's Generations Church of being in on the plot, along with the Brunswick Medical Center of trying to kill him, with both lawsuits being dismissed. And he even wrote a book, Headshot, Betrayal of a Nation, where he described being wounded during deployment in Iraq and claimed that it was also part of the conspiracy to kill him. Edge has said that he was wounded in 2 separate IED attacks during the 2006 tour in Iraq and also suffered a bullet wound that left shrapnel lodged in his head.
And serious injury. There are additional charges pending. This is still a very active investigation. But there's a couple of things that I want to point out to you today before I turn it over to some of these individuals behind me. Some facts that we have at this time is that we believe that this was a targeted location. We appear that he acted in what we call a lone wolf. He acted alone. This is highly premeditated from what we're seeing at this time. And we feel there are no other threats to our community, that we do have someone in custody. So that's what's important, that I want the community to know, that we do have someone in custody and we feel like we have no other threats this time. Still a very active investigation. I want to point that out. We're asking that anyone who was at the establishment last night, those who may have been at the establishment on Friday night, to call our office, the Southport Police Department, at 910-457-7911. Again, when we arrived last night, it was a very chaotic scene. We had people that had fled the scene before officers were arriving. We did have some injured that walked into our local hospital here on Howe Street. So we are still trying to get these folks in. We need to talk to them. Anyone who may have video of the incident, we're asking you to reach out to our police department. Again, call us at 910-457-7911. We understand this suspect identifies as a combat veteran. He self-identifies. Injured in the line of duty is what he...
Wait a minute. We can't even confirm that he's an Iraq veteran. He self-identifies.
Saying he suffers from PTSD. We want to point those facts out. But again, the bottom line is that I want to assure our community that we feel like we do have our suspect in custody. And again, we're asking for your assistance. So those are two of the things I want to make sure and reiterate before I turn the microphone over to Sheriff Chisholm, to please call our office if you have any videos or if you were there.
I don't want to hear from Sheriff Chisholm.
What are you doing?
She was behind a plant.
Why? What are we doing?
For an Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay,
It's not. I mean, no, don't kink shame. I'm into it. Why is he putting on gloves? She's pulling up her panties. She just had to piss.
Look,
who hasn't been there?
Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope. Come on.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several people.
That wasn't her.
Okay, you can go by the cab or you can continue to interfere with the investigation.
Okay. Come on, baby.
Okay.
No.
Last chance, go over to the cab.
No.
Okay, well, then you're detained.
Wow.
Stop.
You can't do this.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
fucking
can.
throw you on the ground if you resist.
Well.
I gave you several chances.
This escalated quickly.
We have a cab. There, baby. Get your ass on the fucking ground, dude.
I'm not doing anything.
515, we're fighting.
I'm not fighting.
I think I'm gonna start the body camera, and then we can watch the story. You can get the full context. We're gonna watch this body camera here.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why?
Oh, was she just drunk
What are we
and
doing?
needed to pee?
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
It's my husband's wallet. Walk that way.
Hey, girl.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
She was behind a plant.
Why? What are we doing?
I'm waiting for an Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay,
It's
this is unacceptable.
not. I mean, no, don't kink shame. I'm into it.
My husband's wallet. Walk that way.
Why is he putting on gloves? She's pulling up her panties.
Spell your last name.
Wilson.
You gotta spell it.
The last one.
She is washed.
O-N.
O-N. Spell your first name.
Christine.
You spell it.
K-R-S-T-Y-N.
K-R.
I.
Okay.
S-T-Y. N.
What's your date of birth?
19.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Are you from Arizona?
I was originally born in Nevada.
What's your middle name?
Marie.
Five 15. Can you run a 101 Nevada and Arizona?
She just had to piss. Who hasn't been there? I need to piss.
Versus King Robert.
And Dan Crenshaw's eye pussy.
Edward. Are you her husband?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope. Come on.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several people.
That wasn't her.
Okay, you can go by the cab, or you can continue to interfere with the investigation.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
No.
Last chance. Go over to the cab.
No.
Okay. Well, then you're detained.
Wow.
Stop.
You can't do this.
I'm gonna fucking throw you on the ground if you resist.
Well,
I gave you several chances.
this escalated quickly.
We have a cab. Hey, baby.
515 1 resisting.
Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Get your ass on the fucking ground, dude.
I'm not doing anything.
515, we're fighting.
I'm not fighting.
Grab the cuffs.
Here, I got it.
I'm just into the woman that was taking a whiz.
That way for you.
She's apparently a judge. A judge in Arizona.
Can you put me up so I can breathe?
Nope, you can get in handcuffs first, then you can roll over.
That's fine. Put me in handcuffs. Just let me breathe.
Five 15, we're code 4. 11015.
Can you please put me up so I can breathe?
You're gonna give us a minute.
Roll him on his left.
Stay right there.
Why don't you just listen, bro?
I'm listening.
You weren't? And then you want to resist. So you can go to jail.
Byronic, welcome in. Do you know what's going on?
Let's, can you guys just identify him? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? What are we doing?
She was pissing in a bush.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
It's my husband's wallet. Walk that way.
I was going to be detained for now.
So back to where we were there.
So, not involved? Yes, that's her husband. So, she has her pants completely down. I'm watching her right there. She's puking. She's peeing everywhere. A bunch of people see. I see. Flip around.
Pork bench.
This dude rolls up in a cab. I'm like, who are you? He's like, I'm her husband. I was like, can you go back to the cab for me, please? And he's like, no. He's like, what's going on? I explained. I just saw her urinating and throwing up everywhere. She just exposed herself to several people, including me.
Don't care.
He's like, that's not her. And then grabs her to go walk back to the cab. So I tell him, and I said, last chance, go back to the cab because you're interfering. Okay. And he's like, no.
Okay, I do really have to pee.
So I just approached him and I was like, last chance, dude. And he's like, no, fuck you. So then we go to detain him and then he starts resisting. And I just throw him on the ground.
But no, like, rights fight.
No.
You gotta ask this guy anything, or do you want to just get him in your car?
No, resisting and interfering.
Okay. I'm not playing games.
Your husband has your identification card? Do you have that with you?
Yes, I do.
Where do we already grab his wallet?
Pocket.
Okay.
May I stop?
We'll grab it from you.
So completely unnecessary.
Totally. At minimum of 4 times. Ask twice. Tell him. He's like, no, fuck you. I was like, you're interfering. And he's like, no, I'm not. And then grabs her to go walk back to the cab.
Well,
the cab took off.
Good news is everything's on body camera, so.
Minimum, you're getting a ticket.
Well, you know, my name is Judge Christine Olson.
Okay. Do you understand this was like totally unnecessary? That she was just going to get a ticket? And when an officer is giving you an order, that you should comply, not interfere with an investigation?
I do completely
and then when an
understand,
officer
but
goes
she
to
did
grab
not-
and detain you?
I'm the one that vomited.
Oh, okay, regardless, I saw her with her entire exposed peeing in that bush, as well
You
as
did
several
not.
other people. Okay. You find hers? Figure out how she's.
Huh?
Let's figure out how she needs to get to where she's going to. Assuming the cab.
Are they visiting?
I have no idea. She's useless. She can't even spell her name.
Would she tell you her name was?
Yeah, she's right. Just 2 part last. Okay, so she's gonna get
state.
Arizona.
Okay.
Copy.
Press it. Oh, Chino. Cool. How were you able to get home from here?
He has my ID.
Well, we have that. So, do you have a phone?
He had my wallet.
You don't have a phone?
No, he had my credit card.
So the phone next to you is not your phone?
But yes.
Okay, so you do have a phone. So can you call someone to come pick you up from here? Taxi, Uber, Lyft, friend, family? Can we work on that right now? Okay, go ahead and make that call. I'm going to fill your ticket out.
Have I missed anything fun?
What do you want to stuff in? Just throw it in the trunk.
She has stepped down from her job as a judge.
On
on Fox 10 Investigates, a Superior Court judge abruptly resigns after an incident with police, but Yavapai County did not release details initially on what led up to the resignation.
That's where we come in. And now Prescott police body cam footage shows the judge allegedly urinating in the street. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum has the video, the report, the court filings, after confirming the identity of the public official.
Who among us has not urinated in the street?
What are we doing?
Uber.
This is disgusting.
It's just after 1:30 in the morning on October 4th, and the woman who just pulled up her pants, sitting on the bench, is now face to face with Prescott police. She is Judge Pro Tempore Christine Schaff Olson. The location is known to many as Whiskey Row at Montezuma and Gurley Street on the same block as the
she just had a few.
Where Schaff Olson works. A source who wishes to remain anonymous obtained this body cam footage, providing it to Fox 10. As the officers try to identify her, Schaff Olson's husband gets involved.
Are you her husband?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several people.
That wasn't her.
That's Jason Olson, the judge's husband, and also the Parks and Recreation Manager for the town of Chino Valley. Police say Olson did not listen to instructions to back away, and as he's being detained, officers say he resisted arrest by tensing up his right arm before being taken to the ground.
Get your ass on the ground, dude.
I'm not hurting anything.
5:15, we're fighting.
I'm not fighting.
Grab the cuffs.
The police report says Schaff Olson showed signs of intoxication and slurred her speech. Schaff Olson was appointed as a judge for Yavapai.
She was clearly drunk.
In 2023, she was a partner for her own law firm for 2 years and has been practicing law for a decade, according to her LinkedIn resume. If you listen closely, she emphasizes her official title.
Minimum, you're getting a ticket.
That's fine. You know, my name is Judge Christine Olson.
The report also says several witnesses walked by minutes earlier and waved the officer down after they saw the judge urinating.
Are they visiting? I have no idea. She's useless. She can't even spell her name.
We reached out to the Superior Court for comment. The court administrator's initial news release just days after the incident said Schaff Olson resigned to attend to personal matters. The latest statement from Yavapai County Superior Court says in part, the Superior Court is aware of the allegations against Judge Christine Schaff Olson. This information was brought to the court's attention on October 4. Judge Schaff Olson accepted full responsibility and formally submitted her resignation on Monday, October 6. To ensure coverage of her calendar, Judge Schaff Olson agreed her last day on the bench would be October 31.
All right, this is your citation. It's a misdemeanor for urinating or defecating in public, okay? So you're going to have to sign it, promising to appear in court in about a month, all right? Your husband's going to be transported to the Yavapai County Jail. He'll be booked in there.
Jason Olson was cited for resisting arrest, interfering with a crime scene investigation, and obstruction of government operations. His employer, the town of Chino Valley, has not responded to our request for comment. Body cam footage shows Judge Schaff Olson struggling to sign the citation.
Nope, right here on the screen. On the screen.
Well, on the screen?
Her attorney
But she was drunk.
that she had some sort of medical issue that night, which has no bearing on her performance as a judge, and he's confident that when more information comes to light in the appropriate forum, the matter will be resolved favorably. I'm Justin Lum for Fox 10 Investigates.
It's insane. That is way too harsh. All that for nothing.
Yes, get my good side. Every side.
So incredibly talented. He was hospitalized after a bizarre scene in LA where he was strolling down the middle of a major street early on Thursday morning wearing only his underwear and cowboy boots.
This is me doing a full smile right now, by the way. It's like, oh my God. So,
Someone driving past him recorded Nas, who repeatedly pointed at the camera and muttered something about heading to the party.
Nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah.
He ain't doing anything wrong.
Nah. Go ahead, babe. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes.
And at one point, he placed an orange traffic cone on his head. He rocks that look, too.
That's going to be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I don't like phones.
And the fact that he's talented just makes him that much sexier.
Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here?
I want to go to the party. Now, I'm very concerned about my boy. I'd wondered what had happened to him. He took the music world by storm in 2019, and now he's out here jacking it in Atlanta. He pulled like the dude from the Coney 2020. Lil Nas X roams LA. Oh, I thought it was in Atlanta. I'm sorry. He's Atlanta-based, but he was in LA. Roams LA street in tidy whites, hospitalized for a possible OD. This is our boy.
Phone down. Nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at.
God damn, is he hot?
Go ahead, babe. Nah.
He ain't doing anything wrong.
Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Da. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes.
He ain't doing anything wrong, but he looks like he needs some help. I can't imagine what it was like for him to go from relative obscurity to fucking super famous almost overnight, and the backlash that he got. Because what was the song, Old Town Road? And there was a backlash by the country music people over the song. Then Billy Ray Cyrus stepped in to help him get on the country charts.
Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay.
He's still looking sexy as fuck, though.
Da. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat, tow.
So incredibly talented.
Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Hey! Woo! Batty boy, want you give it to me, baby? Batty boy, want you give it to me, baby? That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it.
I mean, this is like the sexiest man.
You'll never see it again. I don't like phones.
And the fact that he's talented just makes him that much sexier.
Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here?
I want to go to the party.
About the party, girl. What's your problem?
I want to go to the party. Maybe this is an update.
And when I smile, this is me doing a full smile right now, by the way. It's like, what the fuck? Bro, I can't even laugh right, bro. What the fuck? Oh my God. So.
Are you okay, brother? I fucking love you.
Oh my God, bro. So. Yeah.
We normal over here. We get crazy over here.
He was hospitalized after a bizarre scene in LA where he was strolling down the middle of a major street early on Thursday morning wearing only his underwear and cowboy boots. Someone driving past him recorded Nas, who repeatedly pointed at the camera and muttered something about heading to the party. And at one point, he placed an orange traffic cone on his head. Well, we didn't see that part. Shit, he rocks that look too. Our sources say others in the Studio City area noticed Lil Nas and thought the whole thing was weird enough to report it to police. As it turns out, several people in the area had reported to the LAPD that they saw a nude man walking in the road. He wasn't nude. Officers responded and found him still walking down the middle of the road. And after Nas charged at officers, they subdued him and put him in handcuffs. Officers told the paramedics it was a possible overdose. Nas was transported to the hospital. Law enforcement sources tell us Nas could still face charges, but for now, he's still getting treated at the hospital. Just new boot goofing. That's exactly what he was. He was new boot goofing. It says charged at officers, but I mean, cops are gonna lie. Yeah, satire is dead indeed. He taught me to address my opponents with grace, love, and respect. This is your idea of what grace, love, and respect is.
It's very obvious to us that you were not smart enough to be able to get in on your own. I couldn't make it on my own, so I needed to take opportunities from someone more deserving. You know, this is how arrogant Joy Reid and Ketanji Brown Jackson and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee are. They're so narcissistic, they think this is persuasive. They think we're like, oh, of course. That's why we need affirmative action, because you have impressed us with your brilliance. Of course.
Charlie Kirk called Barack Obama's wife stupid in the clip you just watched. This is Barack Obama speaking yesterday after Charlie Kirk was shot.
So we have to extend grace to people during their period of mourning and shock. We can also, at the same time, say that I disagree with the idea that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was a mistake. Who are we as a country? I can say that I disagree with the suggestion that my wife or Justice Jackson does not have adequate brain processing power.
He taught. This is why we all hate you people. This is why we hate right-wingers. Because you just said, he taught me to address my opponents with grace, love, and respect. This is your idea of what grace, love, and respect is.
You really have to wonder. In fact, you know, if we would have said 3 weeks ago, Blake, if we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called the racist. But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. Play cut 52.
But I rise today as a clear recipient of affirmative action, and particularly in higher education. I may have been admitted on affirmative action, both in terms of being a woman and a woman of color, but I can declare that I did not graduate on affirmative action. This is my personal story.
I hear because of action affirmative. She can't even say that. We know. It's very obvious to us that you were not smart enough to be able to get in on your own. I couldn't make it on my own, so I needed to take opportunities from someone more deserving. You know, this is how arrogant Joy Reid and Ketanji Brown Jackson and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee are. They're so narcissistic, they think this is persuasive. They think we're like, oh, of course. That's why we need affirmative action, because you have impressed us with your brilliance. Of course. Oh no, imagine the world without Joy Reid. Imagine the world without Sheila Jackson Lee or Michelle Obama or Ketanji Brown Jackson. They think this is persuasive.
Well, at least now we don't have to imagine a world without Charlie Kirk, right? Ow!
They think as they kind of now reveal that I'm only here because of anti-white, anti-Asian forced discrimination policies that turn me into a bitter, resentful activist that hates white people, honestly, through our policies.
So that's your idea of grace, love, and respect. And by the way, he completely lied about what Sheila Lee said. She said that she was allowed to get into college thanks to affirmative action. That's what it is, affirmative action. It's not getting a slot that a more apt white person would have got. It's that a woman who wouldn't have got the opportunity elsewise was able to get that spot. And then she excelled in that spot. She even said, my graduation wasn't because of affirmative action. It was because of her hard work. Yes, you're really dumb. He completely lied about what Sheila Lee said. Just like you lied about what Ilhan Omar said. So what other conclusion can I draw other than you're a racist? Now, you said the words grace, love, and respect. This was Barack Obama. Was it yesterday, guys? It was yesterday. Talking about Charlie Kirk. And he called his wife stupid. Charlie Kirk called Barack Obama's wife stupid in the clip you just watched. This is Barack Obama speaking yesterday after Charlie Kirk was shot.
Look, obviously I didn't know Charlie Kirk. I was generally aware of some of his ideas. I think those ideas were wrong. But that doesn't negate the fact that what happened was a tragedy and that I mourn for him and his family. He's a young man with 2 small children and a wife who obviously, and a huge number of friends and supporters who cared about him. And so we have to extend grace to people during their period of mourning and shock. We can also, at the same time, say that I disagree with the idea that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was a mistake. That's not me politicizing the issue. It's making an observation about who are we as a country. I can say that I disagree with the suggestion that my wife or Justice Jackson does not have adequate brain processing power. I can say that I disagree that Martin Luther King was awful. I can disagree with some of the broader suggestions of that liberals and Democrats are promoting a conspiracy to displace whites and replace them by ushering in illegal immigrants. Those are all topics that we have to be able to discuss honestly and forthrightly, while we still insist that in that process of debate, we respect other people's right to say things that we profoundly disagree with. That's how we should approach this. Now, the last...
I played you a clip of Charlie Kirk and then a clip of Barack Obama. One of those men embodied this is the exact phrase you used, John, grace, love, and respect. That's what Barack Obama showed. Charlie Kirk showed none of that. So forgive us for being disgusted with the things you say. You say he played her own words, and he did, and she didn't say what he said she said. And that's what's amazing. I understood what she said perfectly. That she got the opportunity to go to college through affirmative action that she wouldn't have had otherwise, but that she earned her degree on her own. And you want to take that away from her. You don't think that she should be in that spot because she's a black woman. And that is disgusting. You are a racist. Charlie Kirk was a racist. And I don't care how many times that you say that you love me or that you love everybody and that you have no hate for anybody or that you'll pray for us. You seriously are filled with hate. Charlie Kirk's words were hateful. He was mocking a bunch of black women, saying they did not deserve to be in the spots that they were in. And you are endorsing that. You're not a good person. Now, it may be some internalized racism because you're too fucking stupid to understand. But you're a racist, my friend, and I can't help it. And I pointed it to you last night. You completely took what Ilhan Omar said out of context. You are a horrible human being. You are nothing like Jesus. The Bible said a rich man can't get into heaven. Rich men should give everything they own to the poor, and that you should care about the downtrodden. The meek shall inherit the earth. But you want to pass judgment on other people. You want to be a nasty individual. What her podcast is, a gallons of dumb in a 10-gallon hat. You're an idiot. You're a complete fucking moron and should not be passing judgment on anybody else's intellect. And I don't know how I can show it to you any clearer. You said grace, love, and respect. Barack Obama showed grace, love, and respect to Charlie Kirk, his family, and anybody who may be mourning. Affirmative action does not take spots from more qualified applicants. Just like everything else we talked about last night, you have no idea what the hell you are talking about. If you don't actually know what affirmative action is, it is making a spot for somebody who wouldn't otherwise be able to get in because of their race, not because of their grades. They excel. All of the people that Charlie Kirk mentioned excelled. They were exceptional students. You are a stupid piece of shit. That's why you're a racist. I don't know how I can make it any clearer for you, my friend. We're going to do some... You did take everything out of context. I played you the whole context and explained it to you. And then you had to backtrack and be like, oh, well, her body language offended me. You're a dumbass. And you're a virulent racist, you piece of shit. Now shut the fuck up. Nobody is going to talk to you.
All right, brother.
You have a great night. Pray for me some more. I want your voodoo on me.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood tonight. I want your voodoo.
No, I'll pray for you, bud.
Whatever makes you feel better, bro.
Do you mind if I pray for you right now?
Oh my God, yes, do it. You do it.
Father God, I'd love to pray for JustinFREAKIN and the success of his show, and I'd love to pray for all the people in the audience that have stuck around through all of this. And Father, I know that you're going to provide your will to everybody here, myself included. In Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
That's the weirdest thing ever. Oh my God. I mean, this is a good exit. I'm going to jack off to Erica Kirk on stream for Charlie. And I want everybody in the chat to give me your 4 Charlies as I'm doing it. This is absolutely a fappable picture. Let's pick out our most fappable Erica Kirk. I'd rather not have her crying. I'd rather Charlie not be in the shot. That is high quality of fat material right there. I don't know if I can do this with you guys all here. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I'm proud of that, if I'm going to clip that segment and put it up on YouTube or not. That one may not have been a winner. We do have something that we're going to do here. I've promised it for a couple hours now. I'm going to jack off to Erica Kirk. I'm going to jack off to Erica Kirk on stream. For Charlie. And I want everybody in the chat to give me your 4 Charlies as I'm doing it. This is absolutely for Charlie. We'll keep his memory alive. He was able to do the thing that I've always wanted to do, and that's bag a GOP mommy. I'm going to, Holiday, just as soon as the intro music runs out. I switch over to the other screen, and I have all my tools. I didn't want to start like I was gonna pick out some pictures. Well, I was gonna wait for you guys. We'll pick out some pictures of Erica Kirk together. This is amazing content. I'm giving you. I should have a different camera that's pointed down here. That way I could monetize it on OnlyFans. What am I doing? I should absolutely film my dick for a separate stream that does cost money. Oh my God. Erica Kirk, here we go. Let's pick out our most. This is absolutely a fappable picture. Let's pick out our most fappable Erica Kirk. I'd rather not have her crying. I'd rather Charlie not be in the shot. There we go. That's some fat material right there. Huh. Use AI to animate Erica Kirk Wafu. Okay, she looks pretty good there. Any input on fappable pictures? You guys see any fappable pictures here? Here we go. She was a beauty queen. Yeah, do we have swimsuit Erica Kirk? A swimsuit. Uh-oh, what? That's not Erica Kirk. I don't think. Is that her? That's definitely fat material. Erica Girardi. Yeah, that is not Erica Kirk. Well, she was like Miss Utah. No, Miss Arizona. Ooh. You know, Flash, you might have had a flash of brilliance. Erica Lane? Frentesva. Frentesva. She's Latin? What? Got us a different selection of pictures. Still a lot with Charlie. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. That is high quality of fat material right there. So, damn it. I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't know if I can do this with you guys all here. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be on command. Where's my 4 Charlies at in the chat? 4 Charlie. Yes, can you turn around? Maybe a little stage. Maybe the old man does have a little stage fright. Maybe I'm just not that attracted to her, because even right there, she looks a little... Don't you think she looks a little fucking wicked? I can't make it any bigger. That's what... The picture and my dick, apparently. What do you guys think? Clinically, would you... That's the test. Poor Charlie. I tried to rub one out for your wife, and I just couldn't make it happen. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe you're looking down on me. Causing my erectile dysfunction tonight. Any of these other ones? That's pretty fappable. She's got pretty eyes when they're not looking evil. This is her, Miss Arizona. You'd pray with her. Oh shit. I did make it big. I don't know if I'm proud of that, if I'm going to clip that segment and put it up on YouTube or not. That one may not have been a winner. But I would like to interview you about, your policy and everything, and not about how I would really like you to dominate me because I really need a GOP mommy. If you'd like to get back to me, you can reach me at this number. It's 917 830-4359. This is the Troll Patrol Live. That's the name of my show, but like, don't take it that way. Like, I'm not trolling you or anything. I am being Ernst. Senator Ernst. Thank you. I think you're wonderful. Have a fantastic evening. Please don't like call the feds on me because this is weird. I'm sorry.
But the price of everything from healthcare to housing to groceries is still too high.
Still too damn high. Whose fault was that, Obama?
The question is, who's actually going to do something about it?
Yeah, if only somebody like yourself had 8 years in the presidency to do something about it.
We, the people, don't even have the choice to who we want to vote for. Why have they done this?
That's the best thing about her, Flash. I love the little. That's got a name.
The deep rot of corruption in this.
It's cute.
Washington.
The deep corruption.
Now,
as she stand next to Donald Trump.
Made their voices heard loud and clear.
Timu Rogue.
Not twice, but 3 times in the last 3 presidential elections.
He does look like he's in front of a green screen.
Be the Republican nominee for president because of his commitment
fair enough, DJ Dub.
American principles of
it's a new thing.
Peace and prosperity. USA.
Speaking of me and Republican women.
Sorry, Senator Ernst Cedar Rapids is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Good evening, Senator Ernst. My name is JustinFREAKIN. I host a show on YouTube and Twitch. I'm very politically motivated, and I would love to have you come on the show. Now, I might know that you're going through a divorce, and I have ulterior motives for wanting to bring you on. I want to make that clear up front, but I would like to interview you about, your policy and everything, and not about how I would really like you to dominate me because I really need a GOP mommy. If you'd like to get back to me, you can reach me at this number. It's 917-830-4359. This is the Troll Patrol Live. That's the name of my show, but like, don't take it that way. Like, I'm not trolling you or anything. I am being Ernst. Senator Ernst. Thank you. I think you're wonderful. Have a fantastic evening. Please don't like call the feds on me because this is weird. I'm sorry. We'll call back in 5 minutes. Completely irresistible. Live life with no regrets. Always shoot your shot. It's important to be Ernst.
After a tremendous amount of prayer and reflection, I will not be seeking re-election in 2026. This was no easy decision. I love my state and country. It's the very reason why I decided to wear our nation's uniform.
Piercing blue eyes.
Office in the first place.
You have reached the office of Senator Joni Ernst.
Hello, Senator Ernst. This is JustinFREAKIN from the Troll Patrol. We just watched your announcement that you wouldn't be seeking re-election for the Senate. Even though I won't see you in politics anymore, you could have more time to be able to, maybe come on the Troll Patrol and have a conversation with me. Maybe go out to dinner sometime and have a conversation with me, because You completely lied about farmers being better off in your announcement. Because we were talking about 1 in 3 farmers in Arkansas getting ready to go bankrupt if they don't get relief from the federal government. But I can't say you didn't look amazing while you're doing it. Your hair is awesome. Those piercing blue eyes. You have perfect pearly white teeth. Gorgeous smile. I can't get enough of you. So I'm going to be sad to not see you in politics, but I hope you take up my offer. Republican Senator Joni Ernst.
Serving as your United States Senator.
Who looks gorgeous. Oh my God.
From growing up and working on my family's farm in rural southwest Iowa to more than 2 decades of leadership in the U.S. Army Reserves and Iowa Army National Guard, where I deployed in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom, to my work as Montgomery County Auditor, State Senator, and now as your United States Senator. It has been an honor to dedicate my life to the service of our great state and country. Having been raised in a family who has given me so much love and support, now, as our family ages and grows, it's my time for me to give back to them. After a tremendous amount of prayer and reflection, I will not be seeking re-election in 2026. This was no easy decision. I love my state and country. It's the very reason why I decided to wear our nation's uniform.
Piercing blue eyes.
Office in the first place. I never imagined this farm girl would have the opportunity to serve as a lieutenant colonel and then a United States Senator. Only in America and by the grace of God. 11 years ago, Iowans elected me as the first female combat veteran to the U.S. Senate, and they did so with a mission in mind.
Those are some bleached teeth.
Squeal. And I'm proud to say we have delivered. We've cut waste, fraud, and abuse across the federal government and reined in overburdensome rules and regulations. We've protected the lives of the unborn, prevented violence against women, supported our hardworking farmers, families,
you did none of that.
Businesses.
Ma'am, let me tell you, farmers right now are incredibly upset. They are begging for a bailout. Apparently 1 in 3 farmers in Arkansas are going to go broke if the federal government doesn't step in and give them a subsidy, thanks to the tariffs from the administration. Liar. Oh my God, but you look good doing it.
You have reached the office of Senator Joni Ernst. Please leave a message.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Senator Ernst. This is JustinFREAKIN from the Troll Patrol. We just watched your announcement that you wouldn't be seeking re-election for the Senate, and I honestly don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of tore up about it. I was really hoping to support you in your re-election bid and watch you cruise to winning that Senate seat again, but I have also seen the polls, and I know that's probably not going to happen, even though I was hoping I got to watch you do that. But even though I won't see you in politics anymore, could have more time to be able to, maybe come on the Troll Patrol and have a conversation with me. Maybe go out to dinner sometime and have a conversation with me, because you completely lied about farmers being better off in your announcement. Because we were talking about 1 in 3 farmers in Arkansas getting ready to go bankrupt if they don't get relief from the federal government. But I can't say you didn't look amazing while you're doing it. Your hair is awesome. Those piercing blue eyes. You have perfect pearly white teeth. Gorgeous smile. I can't get enough of you. So I'm going to be sad to not see you in politics, but I hope you take up my offer. 917-830-4359. I would love to talk to you on the show, or maybe take you out and talk somewhere a little more private. Have a
You have
fantastic
reached the
week.
maximum length for a recording. To send this message.
Well, I was wrapping it up anyway. I was so close. Oh my God, why would you barf? She looks amazing.
Honored and fought for our
You may not like the things coming out of her mouth,
brave men and
but let me tell you, you would like the things that mouth can do.
rider. You can rest assured I'm not slowing down anytime
She
soon.
said she's not slowing down.
So much to accomplish before the end of my term. And I'll keep fighting every single day, as I always have, to make Iowans' voices heard loud.
I don't want to fight no more.
halls of
It's time for letting go.
While this chapter of elected service will soon close, I will always find ways to best serve my community, state, and these great United States of America.
She looked fabulous. You got it. You can't hold that against me that I find her attractive. She is a very pretty woman. I'm not high enough for this shit. You can't say she's empty. Oh my God. Hey, it's Smokey. You want to see Smokey? This is Shannon Bream, the Fox News Sunday anchor. Be my GOP mommy. I had an aunt who used to fill me up all the time, but I was into it. And she was like 55 from West Virginia, and she was like always dressed to the hilts. Gold watch and jewelry. If they weren't Republican. So I'm going back like, the GOP mommy thing goes really deep, doesn't it? I mean, she straight up like would grab my ass, big ol' handfuls. When I'm like 6th, 7th grade, my half aunt. My grandmother was her mom, but my grandfather was not her father. I'm from Kentucky. Like it's kind of weird to have these revelations about the GOP in public. Like it's all coming to me. Like the shit that should be told to a therapist. I'm doing it on the street. Nancy went on Newsmax to reveal that apparently nobody likes her.
I'm an island of one. I don't get invited to parties. I don't have any friends. I have a dog.
Bryant then turned around and filed a temporary restraining order against Mace with the hopes of shutting her up, which I know the whole world appreciates.
Hey, this is Congresswoman Nancy Mace, proudly serving the Lowcountry, South Carolina's 1st Congressional District.
Hey, Congresswoman Mace, this is JustinFREAKIN again. I called you earlier. We just watched your news hit on Newsmax from the other night where you said that you had no friends, you only had a dog, and I started feeling really sorry for you. I want to be your friend. I might also have ulterior motives and want to be more than a friend, but we can start out as just friends, and we can take it from there, see where it goes. Maybe love will blossom. I'm looking at a picture of you right now. You look lovely. 2 very large reasons to be a fan of yours. That hot tub has an STI. And I didn't think I did very good the first call, so I wanted to redeem myself with the second call, and I thought it was way better. South Carolina Congresswoman, for a little while longer, she is stepping down to run for governor. South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace, who can be my GOP mommy. I'm totally not over here Googling Nancy Mace. Totally not over here Googling Nancy Mace. Nope. Not over here. Googling pictures of Nancy Mace.
Hey, this is Congresswoman Nancy Mace, proudly serving the Low Country, South Carolina's 1st Congressional District. We're eager to serve you. So to talk to a member of our staff, our office hours are 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. If you'd like to leave a message and have someone call you back, please do so now. Thank you and have a great day.
Hey, Congresswoman Mace. This is JustinFREAKIN. I host a show called The Troll Patrol, but don't think of it like that. I'm not trolling you. I'm calling in all sincerity. I've been sitting here looking up pictures of you. I think you're a very attractive woman, and I know that you've had some issues and are currently single, I do believe. Your ex, not a very savory individual, I've heard. I'm a big fan of yours, really big fan of yours. I talk about you a lot, and I'm kind of in the market for a GOP mommy. And you know, in your run for governor, you could use a very supportive man like me. I cook, I clean, I will stand behind you 100% on your run for governor, and be the tree trunk that you can count on, that grounds you. That's a horrible thing. I don't know what I'm saying. I do want to give you a trunk, though. But anyway, Nancy, if you'd like to give me a call back, the number is 917-830-4359. Once again, this is JustinFREAKIN from the Troll Patrol. Have a good evening, Congresswoman Mace. I kind of feel dirty after that. Nancy's telling you to light one up, tip one back. That hot tub has an STI. Mace is claiming that her ex is dodging service of her lawsuit. Her ex has filed a restraining order against her. It is messy. The public dispute between U.S. Representative Nancy Mace and her ex-fiancé Patrick Bryant faced several new legal twists on Monday afternoon. Mace, in the Charleston County Court of Common Pleas, filed an affidavit of non-service where she alleges Bryant dodged service in a civil dispute regarding an alleged violation of their real estate agreement. Bryant then turned around and filed a temporary restraining order against Mace with the hopes of shutting her up, which I know the whole world appreciates. Mace claims that on 5 separate occasions over 2 weeks, process servers were unable to reach Bryant, who was either unavailable or refused to answer the door despite appearing to be present at the location. Meanwhile, in Bryant's filing for a restraining order, his lawyers claim Mace's continued publication of various allegations she makes against him results in irreparable harm. And he's probably right, even if he is a fucking piece of shit, which he probably is. He was dating Nancy Mace. For 2 years, she has used her platforms to defame me while producing nothing to support her allegations, while I have tried to allow the legal process to run its course. The restraining order also requests the judge to stop her from harassing my attorneys, which she has been doing through profanity-filled threats and public smears. The litigation is tied to a larger lawsuit levied against Bryant and 3 other men earlier this year by an unidentified Jane Doe, who claimed in court records that she was assaulted by one of Bryant's business associates at the home of Eric Bowman. In another court order tied to the case, Judge Donald Hawker denied Alex Berg's request to continue the case under the pseudonym Jane Doe. Alex's Allie Berg can no longer remain anonymous, Bryant said in a statement. The same applies to the witness, Melissa Britton. From this point forward, there are no Jane Does. All parties must be referred to by their real names. Litigation surrounding Bryant exploded earlier this year when Mace took to the House floor to lambaste him and other men as predators. The fallout from that speech has led to a legal web that has also ensnared Bowman, who was arrested in late August on a domestic violence charge after a video resurfaced allegedly showing him assaulting a woman during a September 2016 confirmation at their island home. In early November, Bryant filed a detailed lawsuit against the Congresswoman, claiming she defamed him and damaged his reputation as part of a broader scheme to obtain properties the two purchased in Charleston County while engaged. Wow. Nancy Mace is a messy bitch. But I bet she's amazing in bed. Woo dog. Oh.
You live in sexual anarchy?
I wonder if maybe I can get a hold of Patrick Bryant and ask him how good she is. If you can't get enough of Justin Freakin and stupid ass news, if you want to relive my opinions on the Palisades fires and Charlie Kirk and Lil Nas X having a crash out and being in his tidy whities and all that. Oh, that's the kind of probably a lot of me calling Congress people and asking them to be my GOP mommy. That is what happened. That was what defined 2025 for Justin Freakin. I was dead set on harassing Congresswomen and wanting them to be my GOP mommy. You know, she's the one that I use on the graphic, but I've never called Anna Paulina Luna's office. The last phone call I made was Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. Here we go.
You have reached the office of Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, Congresswoman Paulina Luna. My name is Justin Freakin. I do a show called The Troll Patrol Live. You're on right now. Your voicemail is. We're on stream on YouTube and Twitch. And I just wanted to let you know that I actually use you in one of my on-screen graphics. It's a video of you in a bathing suit that says "Make America Great Again," and my graphic says "Be my GOP mommy." And I have been on a quest in 2025 to find a GOP mommy, and I've called several members of Congress and senators, Joni Ernst, Nancy Mace, Elise Stefanik, asking them to be my GOP mommy. But I realized tonight that I had never contacted your office, despite the fact that your fine ass appears on my stream multiple times a night, because I'm pretty horny for a GOP mommy. So if you'd like to give me a call back, my number is 917-830-4359. Please call the Troll Patrol Live. We would love to talk to you, and perhaps you'd like to hear out my proposition about you being my GOP mommy, which is kind of odd because I'm pretty sure you're younger than me. I'm 41, so kind of weird to ask you to be my mommy, but a kink's a kink, right? No kink shaming. Anyway, please give me a call back. Troll Patrol Live, Justin Freakin. Happy New Year, Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna. We will talk to you soon, hopefully. I just told her she's my last choice. Well, no, not really. Lauren Boebert's probably my last choice. Or maybe Virginia Fox. Then again, I've seen her bank account, so maybe not. She can be my GOP great-grandmommy. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's alright to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin.
All we're establishing is this guy's wicked sick aesthetic.
Not high enough for this shit.
I guess I gotta thank Matt Walsh for introducing me to Justin Freakin.
Hey there, y'all. We're about to get stupid. Locked into what that news be doing. Fu Manchu and a slick bandana. Colder than ice, smoother than Santana. Audio, video, chat and calls. Right wing nut jobs haunt the halls. What you wanna watch? Hey, what you think? And there's only one choice. It's Justin Freakin.
The guy's, he's a formidable voice in the call.
Light one up and tip one back. It's a right to be high. Let's grab a snack. It's fucking news, clip, panic, attack, and play your cards right and get a titty slap. Jumping discords, have some fun. The man will talk to everyone. Get high and try to debate. When shit pops off, chat thinks it's great. What do you think you're doing? Join the troll. Whatever discourse is brewing, he gives it that southern drawl.
So let's go ahead and bring in Justin. Hey Justin, how's it going, brother?
First of all, I want to say you're poser South. I'm in Alabama. I'm the real South.
Okay, all right. So why don't you tell us what it takes to be a man?
Well, I don't know. I'm in Alabama and I'll fuck a man in a dress. Why won't you fuck a man in a dress? Are you that insecure that you won't fuck a man in a dress?
That's fantastic. So you're okay with that, right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Right wingers are morons.
Light one it and hit one back. One more clip before we hit the set. Set an alert when that shit goes live. Social fucking support and hit subscribe. Light one up and take a hit. He does no harm, but it takes no shit. He's the last one standing when the ship is sinking. Let's take another rip for Justin Freakin.
Light one up, tip one back. I'm Justin Freakin.
Not high enough for this shit.